All right, so we're gonna attempt to cut this air box right there, up, right to above the bad sticker, right around there, and then we're gonna put a piece of plastic back on that, and then that way this will be open on the top, and then we're gonna get a sleeve to go over that, so that way I still have my air box. And we'll see how this is going to turn out, but I don't want to drown you guys with this noise, that break your eardrum noise. So you guys, I'll have to get back with you in a minute. We'll go step by step in case somebody else wants to do this, but that's one hell of an air filter, man. And the reason I'm doing it is because this rusty pipe, believe it or not, it's an AAEN racing pipe. See, you can see it perfect right there. That's an AN. That's what they call it, an AN. I don't know. AN, whatever. But I'm going to sand all this down and we're going to paint it because it's, you know, probably 25 years old. And it's also got the super trap right here on the end. So this is I need a lot more air coming in than a stock air box. I don't know who put this on with no air box, stock or, you know, modifications, I mean, or an air filter is what I was going to say. So we're going to attempt to do it. And if all else fails, I'll just run the big filter without the box. I mean, my smartphone AI Google said that with this AN exhaust, you should have airbox modifications, and then you're going to have to jet the carburetor, which I'm already prepared for. I got another carb coming that's got the broken off pilot screw. So here we go. We'll be back with you. Stand by. Yeah. All right, there it is, finished product. We cut a little too far down here, I think, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a sock, what they call an air filter sock, over it. So the tank's on it. She's ready. I got everything on. We're gonna take another video with the seat on. Make sure the seat goes on. But yeah, she's coming along a little at a time, man. I got to get this exhaust off and get it sanded and painted black. And I got some new rims inside. I just got to get the tires and lug nuts and studs. But that just looked beast. I mean, regardless what anybody thinks, whenever you take a big exhaust like this, that's a racing exhaust. This is a $400 or $500 racing exhaust. You can't even buy anymore. At least I can't find it to buy it. And it said unavailable, and it was like $400 to $500 depending on where it was unavailable at, plus shipping. I only found it in 2 spots. One was 4, one was 5, but it was unavailable. Maybe if somebody knows where they, you know, can find one, let me know, because I may just go ahead and replace the whole exhaust. But it sounds good. And my smartphone AI said if I'm using this racing exhaust, make sure I at least modify the air box or put an air pod on it, air filter pod on it. So that's what we did. We put an air filter pod on it, but we still left the OEM air box. So it's on there. We're just waiting for the seat. She's going to bring me the seat out, and then bam, I'll be back with you to see if the seat fits. Stand by. Oh, never mind. I remember why we left this here now. I remember why we cut it like that now. So that way I can slide the filter out and off without having to take the lid off. That was why we did that. Figured since we were cutting it, we might as well. Stand by. All right, should be recording. So there it is. It fits. Just barely, but it's there and it fits. And the seat's on. I mean, I need the plastics on to clamp this down, obviously, but it's not coming off. Little quick walk around. And that's it, guys. That's it for the video. I didn't know it was going to be this easy and this quick, but there she is. My rusty $400 or $500 exhaust won't be this way for long, very much longer. These rims won't be on there either. And these are ITP wheels. If somebody wants them, I'm gonna probably put them up for sale. No, I'll probably keep them that way in case I get a flat, because I'm putting street tires on here. I'm making it a mini, like my mini moto, street tires all the way around. I mean, look at the height underneath there. I mean, come on, man. Why wouldn't you put some street tires on here for the trails? Traction hurts. Anybody knows that saying? I made that up. Traction hurts. When you catch traction, you better hope you're straightened out, because if not, you'll get straightened out. That's probably a 2-foot clearance underneath there, easy. And I'm going up sizes on the rims. These are only a 10. I'm going to a 14. So, and then a low profile tire. So I'm not going to lose much. But there she is. All right, over and out. Peace.